Hello plant community, thanks for tuning into this channel. My name is Pam and welcome everyone to Curiosity Grew to Plant series. Now today's topic, you guys, we're going to talk about pests. Now if you have any form of plant collection, whether big or small, we all may experience pests from a time or two. And so today we're going to discuss 5 common pests along with about 5 other, natural ways to repel these plants. So let's jump right into it. So pest number 1, of course, would be, the fungus gnats. These are small flies that lay their eggs in damp soil. So the larvae can actually damage the root system of your plant. So when it comes to fungus gnats, we just want to remember to inspect our moisture loving plants such as our marantas, our spathiphyllums, and certain types of hyalea, just to name a few. Now, pest number 2, you guys, would be spider mites. These are tiny pests that produce webbing that feed on the plant leaves, and you usually can see it around the base of the leaf. Pest number 3 would be whiteflies. These are small moth-like insects that feed on the sap of your plants as well and can really suck and damage the leaves or the coloring of the leaves as well. Now we have pest number 4. These would be, I would say, mealy bugs. Now these are small white insects that look like cotton, and they feed on your plant sap, the sap of the plant, so to speak. They can traditionally known to be in the cracks and crevices of your plants, particular Hoyas. Now for all of your plants, you want to remember to check the stems, the underside of the leaves, as well as the crown of the leaf. Now I'm saying the crown of the leaf, for example, and give me a second. Example of what I would consider to be a crown of the leaf, you guys, would be that area right here where the petiole or stem is meeting the actual leaf. They are very common to be in this like crevice right here. So as I stated before, you want to make sure you check the undersides, and you want to check the stems, and of course you want to take a look at the leaves as well as that crown. Pest number 5, you guys, would be aphids. Pear-shaped insects that also feed on the sap of your plants. Now these insects can reproduce very quickly, so you want to be on top of your pest management if you come across this particular pest. So now, you guys, we kind of talked about 5 common pests that you can see in your plant collection. So the question is, how do we control or even get rid of these pests? Now there are several options, from using chemicals solutions to a natural solution. Today we're going to discuss the 5 natural way of trying to cure our plants or free our plants of pests. So option number 1 would be water. Water is the best way to go, especially if you have an outside garden, and particularly in the summertime, because spraying your plants vigorously with water will help knock off the pests from your plants. So spraying down your plants when you water them would be ideal if you have that ability to do so. Option number 2, neem oil. Neem oil, this is a natural oil that comes from the seeds of the neem tree. I personally use this as a pre-pest management. You mix the solution with water by following the directions on the bottle. And I've also seen neem oil that's already been prepared, where you can actually just use it. I think that's a little bit more expensive than just the neem oil itself, but if you go to your big box stores, you'll be able to actually see that as well. Neem oil is also great to use to repel aphids, whiteflies, and spider mites. But for my personal opinion, or my personal use, I use it as a pre-pest management. I'm not 100% sure if neem oil would be the solution to go to get rid of these things, but it's definitely something to use when you are trying to avoid from having any kind of outbreak. Now, solution number 3, your soap solution. Now I use, you guys, about 1 tablespoon of alcohol and just a drop or 2 of my Dawn dishwashing soap to a gallon of water. Shaking it up, I usually pour it in my spray bottle, and I spray my plants down vigorously. Sometimes I take my hands and I'm rubbing the leaves because I really want it to get into the leaves itself. I wait for a few minutes or so, and then I'm going back. I'm spraying them down with water and giving them a good rinse and a good cleaning. So that's another natural way. Option number 4, you guys, which I don't have too much experience with, but you know, it's still an option nonetheless of a natural form, and that would be beneficial insects. So we want to think about releasing those ladybugs and possibly lacewings. They will help to control certain pests such as aphids and spider mites. So if you're not a person that, well, I'll put it like this. If you are a person that have issues with bugs, even though it's a ladybugs, then maybe this might not be the option for you. I really haven't tried it, you guys, because knock on wood, so far I've had infestations here and there, but they've been very small, and I've been blessed enough to catch some of them on time when there's been just like one plant, not several plants in my collection. Now, option number 5, natural option 5, is another product, you guys, that I have not tried, but I have been hearing things about it, how people were saying that it's very good to get rid of pests, and that's diatomaceous earth. Now, that is a natural powder that is made from fossilized remains of aquatic organisms. Now, you just sprinkle it over the soil, I believe. It's supposed to be great with repelling aphids as well as your spider mites. Fun fact, did you know that you can actually create a natural spray to tear away pests by using garlic? If you're interested in that or interested in how to create it, please go to birdsandblooms.com. There is an article by, I believe, Noel Johnson that explains how to go about creating it. I'm actually going to give it a try myself. I think it's it seems very beneficial, and you know, garlic is a common thing that we all have in our homes that we can actually use. So I think it would be a good option for us to try. But like I said, the website is birdsandblooms.com, and it's an article by Noel Johnson. And like I said, she gives you step-by-step instructions on how to create the spray. So anyway, this pretty much ends this video, you guys. Keep in mind, if you love foliage as much as I do, and you love listening to planty things, definitely subscribe, like, and share. Push those thumbs up, please. They really do help my channel, and I appreciate the support you guys give me. Enjoy your day wherever you are in the world, you guys, and until next time, much love. Bye.